Shemai GTA chums, this is the fourth attempt at this video, and yeah, what we're trying to do here is do the payphone hit because it's double money. And here's the fella up ahead. It's a drive-by with this really slow car, and he's in a faster car, so we're probably not going to get him. But it's double money, and if you do 3 of these payphone hits, they're not as frustrating as this normally. But I was in a session full of griefers, modders, etc. And you had to avoid them. So why are we doing these payphone hits? Well, you've got the new DLC coming out pretty soon. So come on, drive-by weapons. So the new DLC is going to come out in July the 29th. So there's a bonus. We killed the pop star with this drive-by weapon, so that is good. So as you can see there, you get 170 grand. So do 3 of those and you're going to get 100 grand. Right, I need to get rid of the frustration I've just had doing 4 of these payphone hits and talk to you about the new DLC. So that's going to be coming out on the 26th of July, not the 19th. As in next Tuesday. It's going to be a week on Tuesday, unlike what Tez2 said on the Twitter. Normally a pretty good source of information. I assume Rockstar's come into some problems, but whether his information was duff in the first place, I'm a bit more. It's got to be a bit more reliable this second date, because they are going to be releasing the new DLC soon. You can tell by the way that they've rolled over the bonuses into the next week. That's always an indicator of this kind of thing, which is why we've got the double money from the payphone hits. So what we're going to get? Well, we're going to get it's something about playing as an IA agent, so CIA agent. You get to get enrolled into the CIA, you get to do some missions, no doubt. Maybe it's even some kind of heist or small version of a heist, a cut down heist. It could be something like that. But it looks interesting, it looks like it could be fun. But the main thing for a lot of people will be, if they do it right, the quality of life increases with the nerfing of the Oppressor Mark II and other well-known griefing vehicles. So Oppressor Mark II is going to have its missiles nerfed as well as the countermeasures. So yeah, I'm assuming you'll be able to knock it out of the air a bit easier with lock-on kind of missiles and that kind of business. But also they indicate other vehicles, weaponized vehicles. So maybe the Hydra laser cannons will get nerfed as well. Who knows? That is something that could be happening, which will be good or bad news for you. But it's not going to address the issue that I have on PC with modders, which is why it's taking me so long to get this video out with a millionth attempt here. That'll teach me for using public sessions. Also, the other information that we have out is a friend of Tez2. Is it a friend? I don't know. WildBrick142, who was saying that we're going to get 2 10-car garages. So what they were saying was that we're going to get 26 access to 26 vehicle slots. So that indicates 2 10-car garages because they each have 3 bicycle racks. So yeah, that would make sense with a new DLC, because normally we're going to get a 10-car garage with a DLC related building that we can purchase. So that's normally what occurs, and then that would indicate that there's also going to be, they're going to allow us to buy another vehicle. So that could be a 10-car garage, another property. So that would be a 10-car garage or something like that. You know, a posh apartment with a 10-car garage with it. So that looks reasonable. I'd say that's pretty decent info. Also, new weapons. So they talk about some kind of assault rifle. I don't know whether it's going to be another just AR-15 assault rifle, or whether it's going to be a 200 bullet kind of minigun. Assault machine gun type thing. Well, I think it begins with an L, but whether it's going to be something like that. But there is hints of a sniper rifle as well, so that could be interesting, because as everyone knows with sniper rifles, if you have access to the explosive rounds, then you only have the explosive rounds. So if you currently have explosive rounds, it's a real pain to suddenly change over to standard rounds. So explosive rounds are great, but as soon as you have them, you can't really just suddenly change the magazine to standard round. You need to change to one of the other assault rifles. I'm sorry, not assault rifles, sniper rifles. So that's why that sounds like good news. Car-wise, I think people are being quite negative from what I'm reading on YouTube's the comment section about this new DLC. But I don't see any reason why we shouldn't believe that we're going to get cars in the variety of 8 to 16 cars. So I'm going for 13 cars. A lot of people are going for 12, but I'm going to go for 13. I think that's a reasonable kind of estimate of the amount of cars we're going to get off the DLC. New vehicles, there are going to be some new vehicles. There's the new Lamborghini Countach, so that is something to look forward to. Will it be as good as the Ignis? You'd hope so, but who knows? Rockstar could do anything at this point. The weaponized Ignis is currently the best HSW kind of car to go for race times, etc. So will it be something similar to that? Will it be better even than the weaponized Ignis? I hope so, because it seems a shame to have the weaponized Ignis being the best one. So yeah, I think there will be some vehicles. Some of them will likely be decent. I don't think they'll all be complete rubbish. And being given an extra week, hopefully that means they'll finalise the vehicles and make them decent. I imagine there will be some that will get released. Maybe there'll be 6 to 8 cars getting released with the DLC, and then there'll be a drip feed, the usual drip feed of one every other week or whatever. So yeah, I think there's plenty to look forward to. Anyway, what are your thoughts on the new DLC? The 2 times money on the payphone hits. Payphone hits can be frustrating in fairness, but once you get used to them, they are decent. They are enjoyable. Once you get used to the knickknacks of how you do it. Like I was just driving around the map for ages in this slow vehicle, trying to catch up with him in the really fast vehicle. So yeah, they can be a bit frustrating. Anyway, that's kind of a bit of an addition to the update that I've already talked about. And yeah, 26th of July for the new DLC. That's what we're looking for. If you found that useful, yeah, do whatever, drop a like. But hopefully we'll have the new DLC along nicely and on time this time. So give me comments on what your thoughts are for the future of this DLC, future of GTA, the nerfs. Are you happy about that, nerfing the Mark II? Or are you unhappy? Do you hate that idea? Anyway, thanks a lot for tuning in. Have a great day if you are playing GTA.